Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving deep into your sources on Rococity, which sounds like a really highly coordinated online retail scam.
It really is. And it serves as, well, almost a textbook example of modern e-commerce fraud.
Yeah, and not just cheap knockoffs, right?
Oh.
The sources talk about weapons-grade fraud,
Hmm.
high-quality marketing delivering uh, just garbage.
Exactly. It's the sophistication of the lure that's striking.
Mm.
Rococity's whole strategy was, flooding places like Facebook with these gorgeous ads,
Right.
really professional shots of stunning embroidered linen shirts. You saw Japanese art, Viking designs,
Mm-hmm.
and advertised at these unbelievable discounts, like 60%, sometimes even 90% off. That's the bait.
That's powerful bait.
Yeah.
But the switch, it sounds immediate and pretty cynical. They promise embroidered linen, maybe 95% cotton,
Yeah.
and what actually turns up all crumpled in a torn bag.
It's just cheap. 100% polyester. That's what people got. And the linen texture, the embroidery, it's just a fuzzy photo print trying to mimic it. Reviewers were clear the prints were often pixelated. Calling it embroidery was, well, one source called it an outright lie. The product itself is junk.
But that's only part of the story, isn't it?
Not even half of it, really.
Okay, so the poor product is just stage one. The real danger is the operational fraud, the structure behind it, the red flag.
Yes, and once you start looking, the warning signs were kind of everywhere.
Like what?
Well, the Facebook page, okay, it had maybe 17,000 likes, which sounds okay.
Mm-hmm.
But they were pushing their spring-summer collection hard
Mm-hmm.
in September. That just doesn't track operationally.
Right, that's odd.
And then you look at Trustpilot, hundreds of reviews, overwhelmingly negative. Scam Advisor gave them a really low trust score.
So the bad feedback was there, if you looked.
It was. And their attempts to manufacture good feedback, almost comical.
The shells.
Yeah, the sources point to heavy use of shills. Like 99% of positive reviews looked suspect. There were even 5-star reviews from people admitting they hadn't received their order yet.
Seriously. 5 stars, hope it arrives soon.
Basically, they're just fabricating a positive reality that doesn't exist.
Okay, so product.junk, reviews, faked. But you said the real fraud happens with the data.
That's where it gets more serious. The payment and the data collection.
Yeah.
That's critical. It's not just about offloading bad shirts. They're harvesting information.
How so?
Well, sometimes credit card companies would flag the transaction as suspicious, decline the purchase, standard security.
Okay.
But the sources noted that PayPal, for instance, often didn't warn the buyer. The payment went through.
So they get the money.
They get the money and they get your personal data, your payment details. And once they have that,
Where does it go?
it's highly likely it gets bundled up and sold on the dark web. That's often the real prize for these networks. Much more valuable than a cheap polyester shirt.
That's chilling. And then there's a return trap, if you even try to send the junk back.
Oh, it's ruthless. Customer service, basically non-existent. They might offer you a tiny, useless discount, like 20% off your next fake purchase. Totally. And if you insist on returning, the policy makes you ship it back to China at your own expense, which costs more than the shirt.
So impossible returns.
Pretty much. And sometimes they even use extortion tactics, claiming, oh, your item is stuck in customs, you need to pay another fee to release it. It's just layers of fraud.
This isn't just one dodgy website then, is it?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
The sources make it clear Rococity is just one face of a coordinated, interconnected Chinese scam network.
No, they know.
Website hosting traces to China, managers linked to operations in Bangladesh, Nepal, Vietnam. It's a global network running the same playbook.
And that playbook is?
Run the scam, collect the data, wait for complaints to pile up, then just rebrand. New website name, same scam, repeat.
So what does this mean for anyone listening who might have actually ordered from them?
If you ordered already, the advice is really clear. Document absolutely everything. Photos of the shirt, the label, the package it came in. Then dispute the charge immediately. Go through your credit card company or PayPal and report them. Better Business Bureau, the FTC. Make noise.
Right. And the bigger picture here, the final takeaway.
It's that these operations keep going because the big ad platforms like Facebook keep taking their money. They profit from the ads, even for known fraud networks.
So the platform incentive, it's misaligned.
Completely. You have to ask, when does the financial incentive to take ad money outweigh the ethical incentive or even the business incentive to protect your own users from getting ripped off by these known interconnected scams?
That's the really troubling question, isn't it? The platforms are facilitating it, knowingly or not.
It seems that way. The profitability for Rococity isn't just selling shirts. It hinges on that ad spend being accepted. And that's perhaps the most cynical part of this whole deep dive.